The vaccine is coming out soon. I won't be talking about it, but I will tell you about the company behind it. The UK government has purchased 30 million doses of COVID mRNA vaccine from a company called Pfizer. The vaccine is due to be delivered in November, with the potential of 100 million doses by the end of the year and 1.3 billion doses next year.
News just out. Pfizer says it could be ready to apply for emergency use authorization for its COVID-19 vaccine candidate by late November.
It won't be mandatory at the beginning, but judging from the large orders, a gradual plan will be implemented to persuade and incentivize people to take the vaccine and put restrictions on people that don't, along with shaming campaigns.
I want to tell them that their decision, they need to understand, will not affect only their lives, which at the end of the day, it is their judgment, but will affect the lives of others. Because if they don't vaccinate, they will become the weak link that will allow this virus to replicate.
Some will say that this is conspiracy theory, so let's just stick to the facts. The government trusted Pfizer to vaccinate the British people, so it's logical to want to inquire into the company's track record in safety and ethics. After all, they must be trustworthy in fighting for humanity, right?
Wrong.
Pfizer made itself one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world by purchasing its competitors and through aggressive marketing tactics. What I'm about to tell you is only 20% of their rap sheet, otherwise this video would be hours long, but you can go to our website where you can see the full list. Pfizer received the biggest criminal fine in US history as part of a $2.3 billion settlement with federal prosecutors for mispromoting medicines and for paying kickbacks to compliant doctors. Pfizer pleaded guilty to misbranding the painkiller Bextra by promoting the drug for uses that were not approved by medical regulators. In the 90s, they were involved in defective heart valves that led to the deaths of more than 100 people. The company had deliberately misled regulators about the hazards. The company agreed to pay $10.75 million to settle Justice Department charges. Pfizer also had a class action suit with a $60 million settlement over Resolin, diabetes medication, that resulted in patients dying from acute liver failure, said to be caused by the drug. In the UK, they have been fined nearly £90 million by the UK's competition watchdog for unfair pricing to the NHS after hiking up the epilepsy drug by £2,500. Epilepsy drug.
Sorry, guys.
Competition watchdog for unfair pricing to the NHS after hiking up the cost of an anti-epilepsy drug by 2,500%, charging the taxpayer an extra £48 million than the actual price, which is $2 million per year. Buying competitors and mis-selling drugs weren't the only factors in making them the giant of a company they are. Their special relations with doctors and medical professionals has also helped. In 2004, Pfizer's subsidiary agreed to pay $430 million to resolve criminal charges that it paid physicians to prescribe its epilepsy drug, Neurontin, to patients with ailments for which the medication was not approved. In 2010, a federal jury found that Pfizer committed racketeering fraud in its marketing of the drug. Pfizer disclosed that during a 6-month period the previous year, it had paid $20 million to some 4,500 doctors and other medical professionals for speaking on the company's behalf. In 2012, the US Securities and Exchange Commission announced that it had reached a $45 million settlement with Pfizer to resolve charges that its subsidiaries had bribed overseas doctors and other healthcare professionals to increase foreign sales. But some of you might say they are a business and they don't get to make billions a year by not being competitive, still trying to help humanity. Pfizer was sued in a US federal court by Nigerian families who accused the company of testing a dangerous new antibiotic called Trovan on children without parents' consent and using their children as human guinea pigs. a panel of medical experts concluded that Pfizer had violated international law, and the company agreed to pay $75 million to settle the lawsuits in Nigerian courts. The US case was settled for an undisclosed amount. Amid widespread criticism of high pricing for poor countries, and in particular AIDS medications, Pfizer offered to donate a 2-year supply of its drug, Diflucan, worth $50 million to the South African government. Yet in 2003, Pfizer backed away from the company's plan to license its AIDS drug for low-cost distribution in poor countries. The list goes on. I don't want to bore you with it. But ask yourself, if it was a car manufacturer, would you buy a car from them?
We plan to honor our history, and we will only bring to the world a vaccine that have been proven safe and efficacious.
If Pfizer is trustworthy enough to be given one of the keys to vaccinate the population with something that was knocked up in a few months, and with such a track record for safety and ethics, I know what I think. Do you?
Hey everybody, back with more reaction videos Decode for you today on this Friday the 13th of November 2020. Hope you're doing well, and yeah, thought I'd start off with a video that my sister sent me a few days back, which came good timing, where I did a little decode with this news article, what you can see before us right here. Of course, the stories in other outlets, not just from the Sun News. And again, if you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given reality is to us every single day by understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria, practice of coding numbers into words and phrases. As soon as you understand this simple code and script that runs within the practice of Gematria, you can truly see how the powers that shouldn't be mock, manipulate and orchestrate so ritualistically all that they do to keep you in fear, anxiety, doom and gloom, and many other things. So without further ado, let's go into this. Probably going to make the video about half an hour. We've got a few bits to get through today, but I haven't got much space, and I've misplaced my key, like the thing you use to get into the phone where the SIM card tray is, and for my memory card I need to find it. But basically I haven't got much space, so basically I'm literally going to be uploading and deleting videos as I make them, type of thing today. Got a couple of requests. We've got the mummy coming up, some stuff to do with some mummy situation, uncovering some new discovery in Egypt. And also have Leicester City Football Club. Somebody asked me to check something out with that as well. As I say, got a tiny bit on both. I'm sure there's much more that I can still find out. And as I say, even I'm still getting my bearings with certain angles when it comes to decoding. Of course, my main part that I do, as you can see, I'm not too bad. I'm quite savvy. But there are other areas when it comes to sports and stuff that I still have to slightly get my head around when I'm decoding that. And yeah, so let's get into this. So great day, they say. Pfizer's COVID vaccine is 90% effective, and UK will have 10 million doses ready by Xmas. Huh. I mean, can these people be trusted? Goes on to say the coronavirus vaccine is in sight after one has proven to be 90% effective in what experts have hailed a great day for humanity. US pharmaceutical giant Pfizer says findings from its major clinical trial found 9 out of 10 people who had the jab were protected from COVID-19. I know one of them, they've got like 2 jab things that they've got going on or something. One of them's got to be kept like 80 degrees minus, like when it comes to, you know, the Celsius and all that stuff, type of stuff. So pretty cold. Anyway, the world's first coronavirus vaccine results show Pfizer's jab is 90% effective. It's the same bit again. It's the same bit again. Oh, time change up here. Interesting, they went with the 121. National Health Service 121. Remember, it went crazy in the mainstream for COVID on January 21st this year, 2020. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation equals 121. John Hopkins University equals 121. Remember, when they like to reveal stuff, revelation, reveal. And hold up, wasn't it not just 125? How is that possible? Am I tripping? Let me just, oh, I can't even touch that bit at the corner there. See the 3 dots? Basically, I can check it over here actually. Can I see it here? The exact time though, I can't see the time. There's another bit where you get the details up. I can't, basically there's a magic button in the right corner that you can't see, which allows me to pause the video and completely stop the video. So just note that. Remember, we're going this way to the left, yeah? So obviously I took that screenshot first. 125. Am I tripping? 125. 21 comes before 25. So what am I looking at here? Like, how is that possible? How did I get... interesting. That is interesting and quite telling. What does that say to you? That's really strange. Anyway, so John Hopkins University 121. They even made a designated radio station in America on the frequency band 121. I think it was Sirius XFM. I did cover it via a mirrored video so many months back, of course, via Gematria Effect News. If you haven't subscribed or downloaded the books via that channel and what that gentleman Zachary K. Hubbard has wrote, feel free to download it. Links are left literally everywhere in this community, so there's no excuse not to read the pinned comment or the description. Again, shout out to the new few and the true few. Funny that how I haven't even got to 1,300 subscribers yet. Has it not been 6 weeks now since I've shown that it's been, you know, 1,280 to 85 up to 88 or 89, and then it goes back down. Obviously I know YouTube unsubscribes people sometimes in its weird glitchiness that it has. A lot of their technical issues, I don't understand how they haven't got beyond that yet with such a big company. Like, it's got some really weird glitches that you thought would be ironed out by now, but okay. So what we're looking at here, Treble 11, when did this come out? 9/11 or November 9th. Well, I forgot that Treble 11, bear with me here. Just getting my bearings back. Had some kind of days off, or it wasn't like a defrag as such, or even a semi-defrag. What am I looking at here? But anyway, with the 121s, there's loads of 121s. You can find some of them in the description and pinned comment, but there's much more than just the few that I just said. So, what am I looking at here? Why have I got the... Sorry guys, bear with me. Not sure why I've got that treble 1. Ah, that's probably why, because this next slide here, Test the Nation. Boris Johnson to give 5 p.m. press conference tonight, which was November 9th. A 5 p.m. press conference on that day, or the evening of that day, with update on mass testing program. What do they call it? Operation Moonshot or something like that. I can't remember what the American one's called. I'm sure over here it's Operation Moonshot. So to get humanity tested, look, 11 minutes past 1, treble 1. Humanity, treble 1. Wants to get humanity tested, alright? So we've solved that little problem out there. I was thinking, what have I got the treble 1? Okay, Test the Nation. 53. I'm sure Tested positive equals 53, I'm sure it does. But anyway, test the nation. 53 like COVID. Also 181, that's the 42nd prime, 181. Humanity equals 42. Of course, Zionism, Freemasonry, Masonry, Saturn, Jesuit equals 42. Huge Masonic number. As with the notorious others that love to pop up. So what else have we got here? Also, Great Day equals 36. 36 prime 151. Pandemic equals 151. Interestingly. Great Day for Humanity. Great Day for Humanity. Can't see much with that aside from... I can't remember if United Kingdom equals 231. Or it might be a reflection 1 through 2. I know United States of America, I'm sure, is 132. I need to get a rain check on that, so forgive me. Interestingly, look, they want to do this by Xmas. Xmas equals 24. 57 like Wuhan virus, but anyway, 24 like great. Here they are talking about, you know, a great day for humanity. Great equals 24. Wuhan 68 with 10 million doses ready by Xmas. Can't see much more there. I'm sure we do go back to Pfizer. Hold up. Yeah, we do. Okay. So, test the nation, we've done that. This is just to do with the Virgin Hyperloop rockets. First passengers at 100 miles an hour in levitating pod and could soon go 6 times faster. So, 600 miles an hour, they're looking to push it. Did I see anything with this? Oh, look, classic 47 in there, of course. Oh my goodness. Huge Masonic number, of course. The Freemasonic compass kicked out at 23.5 degrees. To go the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn, where the sun goes on its trajectory along the sine wave. Or one of the Ouroboruses. Whatever way you want to look at it. Anyway, what else have we got here? So, Richard Branson. Again, sorry to just magically go to a different story, but we're going to go back to the Pfizer in one moment. So sometimes when I'm jotting stuff down or prepping stuff or semi-prepping stuff, and I take the screenshot and then I see something else and I'm like, oh, let me check that out quickly, and then I go back to what I was doing beforehand. So anyway, he's born 18th of July. So Richard Charles Nicholas Branson. Well, time 47 second video. Authority judge with gavel, news, and the rest that goes with that, with government and stuff, and Republican, Democrat. But anyway, time, I'm sure in Jewish equals 144. Remember, you get 1,440 minutes in a day. More interesting when you realize the sun and the moon both do the figure 8 in the sky, known as the analemma. 4 circles make up 88. 360 times 4 equals 1,440. So again, time 47 and 144. Didn't see too much else with this. So let's keep it moving. So things are looking up. Viagra firm unveils 90% successful COVID jab, and 5 million Brits could be vaccinated by New Year's Eve. Excuse me. By New Year's Eve. Look, 42 minutes past 10, and that's 1042. So coronavirus, and of course terrorists. That's who the government really are. They are the terrorists, openly and brazenly. 142. So 1042, 142 like terrorist and coronavirus. Remember, we got the. Let's get it back up here in case it doesn't come back up on my. Yeah, humanity. So test the nation 181, humanity 42, the 42nd prime 181. And all right, let's keep it moving. So Britain had its pucker up last night after the firm behind Viagra revealed it has made a vaccine that stops 90% of people from catching COVID. I mean, anybody that believes these crazy people and those that are instrumental in aiding, whether they realize it or not, because you're just polarized to whatever you're polarized to in your thinking process and, you know, your chemical makeup via your weights and measures. It's just crazy. Absolutely ridiculous. So the government has bought 40 million doses of pharmaceutical or harmaceutical, you know, drop the P, pharmaceutical giant Pfizer. The NHS is on standby to start vaccinating in record time with priority for health and care workers and the over 85s. Unbelievable. The boss of the pharmaceutical giant Pfizer yesterday hailed the announcement of its vaccine results as a great day for science and humanity. I didn't see that before, hence why I didn't punch that into the calculator. Again, if you're new here, we're using the alphabet order forward and backwards. A is 1, Z is 26. Flip it around, A becomes 26, Z becomes 1. Then bring on the rules of numerology, forward and backwards, bringing double digits down to a single digit. And that can definitely start you off via seeing, you know, much of the totality of what's going on. So the breakthrough scientists took 10 months. The breakthrough took scientists 10 months compared to the usual 15 years. So you're saying it's a microwave vaccine, yeah? You're saying microwave vaccine. Quick things. So 2 doses are needed per person, meaning 5 million Brits could be vaccinated by New Year's Eve. Crazy shit. He said news of the breakthrough sounded... and PM conveyed last night, the UK was towards the front of the pack. Boris said news of the breakthrough sounded a distant bungle of the scientific cavalry coming over the brow of the hill. So scientists take part of the virus genetic code that tells cells what to build and coat it in a lipid so it can enter the body cells. Stage 2, this is injected into the patient. Stage 3, vaccine enters cells and tells them to produce the coronavirus spike protein. The immune system produces antibodies to destroy infected cells. If the patient encounters coronavirus, the antibodies and T cells, T virus sounds all Resident Evil, the T cells are triggered to fight the virus. And I know there's been some uncoverings with, you know, games alike and current day situations. Go figure. If you're not up to speed, I know somebody in the community's put something out with Resident Evil and coronavirus. I don't think I have. Excuse me to not realize or remember. It's just that you just do sometimes so many decodes. I do sometimes forget what I may have done on the odd times round. So the drug giant known for making Viagra, as we already pointed out, 2 doses of the vaccine per person. This is the bit, well, I said 80 minus 7 degrees Celsius. Somewhere I did say 80, but around that, innit? And also, interesting, they got the one opened up. I know that that's not the first one or only one they show. Obviously, they got the 1, 2, 3 as you can see them going along. But interesting, mandatory and also vaccination both equal 666. Funny, it's in one of the English ciphers. Basically, it times itself by 1 when it goes to the Sumerian cipher, which is obviously outside the main base 4 using the alphabet order, as I just explained. So, you know, computer equals trouble 1, humanity equals trouble 1 in English. So again, I'm sure it was humanity. Sorry, let me just triple check. I'm sure it was. Yeah, humanity trouble 1 in English, yeah. So in Sumerian, it will be 666. Yeah, in the same cipher, you will see vaccine, and mandatory. And the reason why I'm saying this is, interestingly, they're showing this one with the door opening the doors to vaccination. My point is 18 factors in 6, right? So 6 equals 18. And of course the 18th primary is 61. Obey. Toilet paper, mind control equals 61. Mental health equals 61. And I'm sure Christmas equals 61 as well. I'm sure Christmas equals 61. I know Christ or Jesus Christ, one of those two equals 61, I'm sure. But I'm sure Christmas equals 61. But again, what else is there really for me to say? So here they are showing one of the vehicles that will be, have the right equipment to facilitate the vaccine while it's going around mobile. It's been tested on more than 43,000 people. Of course, pandemic 43. So they're saying here the elderly will be the first to receive any vaccine, followed by others in descending age of order. Or descending order of age, how they put it. Blah, blah, blah. Now, is this the guy that was just in the video? May have been. I didn't see that before. Or remember, excuse me, to punch his name in. I'd have to do that after on a follow-up. So yeah, I'm sure that was the guy that was in the video that we just watched. The German-backed vaccine has been tested on more than 43,000 people. Again, Masonic 43, killing, pandemic, all 43. Something I'm waiting to get to here. Alright, so who's behind it? So a dedicated husband and wife team cracked the COVID code to create the vaccine that could change the world. Doctors Yugar Sahin, 55, and Oslem Turishi, however you pronounce that, excuse me, age 53, right? They met in Germany and worked to develop cancer-fighting antibodies, forming Gynemed Pharmaceuticals in 2001, of all the years. 2001, 201, event 201. Remember, they considered it a pandemic 222 months after 9/11. Bang on. So from that date in 2001 with the Twin Towers. And of course, they deemed it a pandemic on that day. As we know, it's a planned pandemic. On that day, March 11th, or 11th of March, I'll say it that way, because of course 113, coronavirus pandemic equals 113, 113. Again, 222 months since 2001, 9/11. And of course, Wuhan coronavirus, as does ritualistic Masons, as above so below, order out of chaos, and there's another one or two that I'm forgetting right now that all equal treble 2. So the pair then set up BioNTech in 2008 to pursue a much broader range of cancer immunotherapy tools. As I say, if I feel I'm leaving out too much context, feel free to check out some of the things I'm, briefly going over. Obviously. Right, Pfizer COVID vaccine means life will return to normal by spring. 40 for foundation, or 4. Should have something coming up with things are looking up. 95 and 94. Why am I saying that? Sorry, that's what I'm on. Things are looking up. 95. Was there a 94 as well? 95. 10 million doses by Xmas. 95 and 94. course, Wuhan coronavirus equals 210. Just spoke about that. Go figure. Wuhan virus equals 114 in the base ciphers. And coronavirus 70 and 56. Perfect. COVID vaccines. Treble 2, go figure. And 78 and 57 and 66. Corona 66. Wuhan virus 57. Wuhan coronavirus 78. And treble 2. Unbelievable. There you go. Just spoke about that. So again, humanity, treble 1 equals 666. And then 666, or 6 add 6 add 6. So 6 times 3 equals 18. Now, he's born in 65. Unbelievable. He's born September 19th. Virus. How these people are doing what? Finding the code to beat the supposed virus. Virus equals 46. I'm sure chaos equals 46, if I remember correctly. Virus definitely equals 46. And the 46 prime is 199. And he's born in 65. Again, coronavirus 65. Go figure. Alright, let's get to the wife. Doesn't fully say her birthday, but she's born in 67 apparently. 53 years old. COVID 53. Wuhan 67. Masonry 58 with the time there. This article's on November 9th. Yep. 46, 89. Yeah, I'm sure it is like chaos. 26, 89, 46. There it is. 89, 46, 26. And remember the 26s. Remember chaos 19. Look, he's born on the 19th. It's 19 years since 2011. In conjunction with the 222 months that we spoke about. Again, remember, COVID, China, chaos, virus, viral disease, plague, corona means crown, all equal 26. Remember, they're playing God over you via this simple knowledge of realm dynamics and the word of God. God equals 26, use 26 letters of the alphabet. Time to wake up from the spell. Spell equals 26. The old name for God in Hebrew is tetragrammaton. Key part of that is grammar. Grammar, linguistics, dialect. Again, that's why in the Bible it says, let's go down and confuse them with language. Not hard to see what's going on here. Especially when it goes to Hegelian dialect, which the government loves. Cause the problem, reaction and solution. Public reaction and then come with some bullshit solution. So again, chaos 19. Where's that? 32nd prime? No, 31st prime. No. 30th for 113, then 127. Must be 32nd. Yeah, it is the 32nd prime. Oh look, his birthday's got a life lesson of whatchamacallit? 32. Wuhan virus 48. And on the other side, look, with the news of this on the day, you've got a life lesson 24. Remember, the 24th prime is 89. Virus equals 89. And chaos 89. Government 52 with the days remaining. 52 days as well. Just spoke about that. How long has this been going now? Ooh. I'll go for another. Do you know what? Should I just go as long as I can go? So anyway, 24th. Oh, perfect. I mean, yeah? Them dub plates. Them dub plates there, you know. That's a mic drop right there. I might as well just close out the video. Fuck it. Alright, guys. Wholeness, flat, mother, love, and power. Spread love and light. Hashtag. Don't be a basic bee spray now and I'm just playing around. I mean, unbelievable. Yeah? Wow. Pandemic 3843. Remember the 43 being tested? 43,000. So again, pandemic, lockdown, martial law. Remember murder, death, kill, cancer, destroy, found dead, collapse, drowned. All of that type of stuff. Remember Masonic 3843. Again, killing 3843. Wuhan virus. No, Wuhan 68, excuse me. Interesting with the title on their name here. Giving you the 68. Got the 78. That's with the wife's name. Wuhan coronavirus 78. Doctors 40 on a day with an numerology of 40. Doctors 40. And we had the 40-second video before. So go figure. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Couldn't be any more clear. Corona 33, Doctor 33. Again, Doctors 40. As I just spoke about 10 seconds ago. Vaccination 48, Wuhan virus 48. Again, vaccination treble 1 and 666 as I pointed out before. And how that all rolls in with mandatory. And damn. The other thing I was saying, just rewind the video, damn it. What? Is that the same one I just did? Hold up. I need to see this. So, Oslim Turishi, yeah? Because basically, obviously you can see the things on the names there, yeah? Can't remember the terms and names for this right now. But, you know, she got some accents or whatever on her name. So obviously it won't be pronounced Oslim more than likely. Probably pronounced slightly different in tone rather than just saying O, just like Andre without the hyphen will be Andre rather than Andre. I should know because that's my name. So je m'appelle oui. Alright. So where was we? Yeah, so it's the other doctor's name. Gives you the 666 as well. Unbelievable. I do remember though, something I was checking on the names because I was doing it without the accent stuff on it and with. Yeah, you can see it here, look, the one on, well, the two together near the top. So you can just see the differences there. Again, Wuhan virus 57 and 60. Got the 48 underneath. But anyway, I mean, what else is there much to say though? Really, you got the 666 treble 1 going on in there. Wow. Right, on to Egypt. Egypt teases biggest discovery of the year, which will be revealed this week. Don't know if I've missed it, but I haven't clocked anything in the last couple of days, unless it's today that they're going to release something, or tomorrow. But I thought in the week or later this week would be within the week, not the weekend. So anyway, discovery this year will be revealed this week from the ancient city of the dead. In an earlier article, the 21st of September, they say 27 mummies sealed inside Egyptian. Well, for, what's it going to say here? Inside a well at a sacred site in Saqqara, in Egypt's capital, Cairo. So, here's the sun, of course. Dead Good Egypt teases biggest discovery of the year will be revealed this week from ancient city of the dead. Of course, they've got 4 there for 40. 4 represents death as well as foundation. So the big discovery is said to be the 100 intact ancient coffins like the ones revealed last month. Here's one of the archaeologists, Khalid El Inani. Wanted to have our PM visit today. Our new discovery in Saqqara, excuse me, however you pronounce it. We will announce the details of this discovery very soon. So, according to Egypt Today, the big discovery is 100 good condition painting coffins that haven't been opened for thousands of years. This follows on from the 59 2,500-year-old painting coffins that were found at the site and announced last month. Wooden statues were also found down an ancient shaft in Saqqara, however you pronounce it, excuse me. This bronze statue covered in precious stones was also found at the site. Many of the coffins are said to still contain the bodies of the people who were buried inside. The shafts have even been labelled as the underground city of the dead. Interesting, you had the 925 with the tweet from the guy, the archaeologist Khalid. And I didn't read the top bit, which I should have first. But anyway, the coffins and artifacts were all found down newly discovered burial shafts that haven't been opened for 2,500 years. Again, 25. Time death RIP equals 25. There we have him tweeting at 25 minutes past. Another important find included a bronze statue of the god Nefertum that was covered in precious stones. The new announcement later this month could reveal more discoveries like this, new discoveries like this, may reveal new discoveries like this, or may even reveal that archaeologists have acted on their plans to look deep inside some of the newly discovered coffins. Of course, the Great Pyramids of Giza. "21-second video. Cursed. What's that? Ancient Egyptian burial shafts with 13 completely sealed coffins found after 2,005 years, or 2,500 years, and could be cursed. So, what we got here? Can't see too much straight away. Okay, no worries. Okay, what have we got? What song is this? Left. Can't see anything just yet. Bear with me. When did this article come out? On the 9th of November. So November 9th, 119. And was that the same as his tweet? Let's just see if we can catch that. October 19th, so 119 anyway. Perfect. Perfect. Because if you didn't see in the Jewish cipher, Jewish ordinal 119, City of the Dead. See that? So his tweets October 19th, and then they give you this next update, or one of the updates. Not sure how many it's been between that time, but again, November 9th, October 19th. Go figure. Biggest equals 39 with an update time of 39 minutes past the hour. So they are talking about the biggest discovery. What else have we got? Might be overlooking a couple of things here, but let's keep it moving. So dead strange. This is 4th of May. This is with the same archaeologist team and stuff. Talking about discovery reveals elite mummies, jars filled with organs and mystery snake cult. Of course, so biggest discovery. 189. From the 4th of May to November 9th, 189 days. Biggest discovery. 189, like 189 days. No, biggest for biggest discovery, 49. No, it was 39, excuse me, don't worry about that. So 53 there. Oh, that was for dead good, no worries. City of the Dead equals 56. 56 with the update time, see? And the 16th prime is 53, but that doesn't matter anyway because it was from the caption from the other news bit. Dead good 53, so no worries. So again, 189 days, perfect. Also 27 weeks, remember ritual 27. So 119, spoke about that. Dead good 53. Yeah, I kind of spoke about that just now anyway. Of course, the 53rd prime, 241. 125, of course. City of the Dead, 125. So on a day, that is the 125th day of the year. Go figure. City of the Dead, 125, English ordinal. Dead Strange 53. And that one is from this newspaper caption. So perfect. So both captions work for it. So 53. And then you got the days remaining of the year 241. The 53rd prime 241. Interesting. Dead Strange 44. This week 44. Even though this week is coming from the other article. So anyway, mystery. 125. City of the Dead 125. The Sworn Dead Good 37. Mystery 37. 44's and a 64 in there. City of the Dead 64. Mystery Snake Cult 201. Interesting. Out. Obviously had to show that one. If you've been following, then you know what's going on. Jesuit Order 54, the Jesuit Order 201. Snake Cult 56. Go figure. 56. I'm sure we had another 56 somewhere, or there was something. I swear there was. Snake Cult 56. I know. Hold up. I'm getting confused. Oh my god, I swear there was a number 56 somewhere. Man. Wherever it was, just rewind the video, you'll get it. Take notes as you watch the video, damn it. Right, Elite Mummies, Elite 24, and today, well not today, but with the updated news, November 9th, 24 life lesson. About Elite Mummies. Elite Mummies 56, go figure. Yeah, and 54. May 4th. Elite Mummies. 144 Jesuit Order, 144. Oh, if you're at 44, you get 144. This week, 44. And we had another 44 just now somewhere. Where did you go, man? Mystery 44. Mystery Met. If you're out 44, as I said, you get 144 and 54. A couple more grooves. How's this been going here? How much more? Okay. Time. Oh, maybe 50 minutes. You know what? I may have to cut this and then go into the next video, you know, because I know my space is just lowish. It's about to warm up a bit more as well. Fine is, I'm sure the community is already done, but if when you overlook or when you re-look at some stuff, if you're not sure if you checked it out before, or if the community, I know somebody in the community has, but anyway, I'm going to do this for part 2. So hold tight for part 2. Or can I squeeze it in? Can I squeeze it in? Do you know what? Let me try and squeeze it in. We'll do another 10 minutes. We'll try and squeeze it in. Right, where was I? Done all of that. Done that. So Elite Mum is 56, we've done that. 54, we've done that. Done that. Done that. Here's some footage or stills from inside the tombs of Discovery. Pharaoh equals 40, go figure. I mean, and we had a 40 somewhere, didn't we, when we started this Decode? Of today's on today's menu, I totally forgot to say that. Haha. On today's menu, the decoded dishes. I'll save that for part 2, no doubt. Ancient Egyptian 73, Egypt 73. Right, no worries, I was just checking out something here, I didn't see too much. Berry was 53, like... Hold up. Oh, I didn't think it was coming from that bit. Looking at dead good. Anyway, do you know what, no worries about that one there. We'll allow that one. 313. So... name of that place in Egypt, so Saqqara 313. 65th prime is 313. Again, from article to article, 6 months, 5 days for the other date duration span. Okie dokie. So the site has enabled us to learn more about the business and death in Egypt and indicates lots of mummification workshops likely existed across the ancient land. One of the organ jars. The National Geographic and BBC Studios production follows a team into the underground chambers as they open 4 sealed 2,600-year-old sarcophagi. Mummification 65, go figure. We just spoke about 65 and 313. Tombs 15. Did I mean to have that up there? I might have done it by mistake. Oh yeah, Tombs 24, that's what I was thinking. And 65. Tombs 24 and 65. Oh, that's perfect. So you got the 24 life lesson, I'm sure. Name of the place also Necropolis. Necropolis. Of course, necromancy. So you got the 54 and the 119. Perfect. Some of this I will just leave out. To be fair, we've got enough anyway with what we're looking at to see and understand a tiny bit of why the news is coming out when it's coming out. So, the gold mine of mummies, secrets uncovered in Egypt. Of course, Pharaoh equals 44, 4 o'clock. What's the date of this one? Is 14th of July. Again, feel free to pause if you want to read or check out the articles yourself for further context behind with what they're doing, and of course with the presentation. But obviously, if you follow the numbers, you know why I'm not going too in depth to read anything. But we have enough to just continue and just get with the meat of the dish or true soup. Alright, kind of want to hurry up now, but so earlier this week, hold up, where did this get to this? I just want to see how it gets to. Okay, so Egypt never ceases to surprise the world in terms of new discoveries of its ancient history, said Dr. Tariq Tawfiq, however you pronounce that, director of the new museum, as he stood at the top of the excavation site in the summer heat. We will also surprise the world with how we display these discoveries. An estimated 8.3 million tourists visited the Arab world's most populous nation in 2017, a huge increase from the lean years following the 2011 revolution and 2013 military coup, as well as the downing of Metrojet in Sinai, which killed 224 people on board, right? $222 people on board. Just quickly, I'm sure it was a plane that was traveling to Russia but crashed in Egypt, or was it coming from France but it crashed in Egypt, or something like that? Something like that. Bear with me, we'll get to this story in a sec on the wiki. So anyway, Vladimir Putin, of course the Russian politician, president of Russia, assumed office 7th of May, birthday is October 7th. So Egypt plane crash. Russia says jet was bombed in terror attack. So this is them talking about the execution 116. Execution 44, like kill 59. Masonry 59. This happened on the 31st of October 2015. Is that the same number they gave? Because I know there was a couple of crashes. No, that's the 2016 one. Excuse me, I am going to be looking at a couple of crashes here. KOG9268. KOG9268. KOG, yeah, 9268. This is the one. Yeah, so I do look at both crashes. As I say, I've probably looked at this my early stages of decoding stuff around in 2016 in October. But oh look, Jesuit number 177. The Jesuit order 177. And this is from Putin's day of presidency. Is that the actual day you got it? Or am I just seeing on the annual? No, we got it on 2012, so I'm just doing it on the annual here, 2015. So terrorists, again, 61. He's blaming terrorists. Here we have the crash that leaves 61 days of the year, October 31st. Go figure. Got one more groove we can play. And excuse me, my uploads won't be flooring coming up because obviously I'm going to have to delete, make the video and then upload it and then delete and make another video rather than uploading in a flurry today. Remember, terror also equals 68. Let's go back. Back it up. Shit. Okay, so remember, terror equals 68. Hold up, one moment. Why have I got the 68 up here? So I'm just trying to see why I've got the 68. Bear with me on the 68. I'm not sure why I've got the 68 up there. But remember, the 177 days, yes, from annual date of Pontin's puppet position, May 7th, to the crash, October 31st, 177 days. We know that is a huge Jesuit number. The Jesuit order 177, as is 201, as is the Twilight Zone, and a long ass list of 201s to do with the Pope. Even the room that he stays in, 201. Anyway, happens on the day living 61 days of the year. Terror is 61. Bear with me on the Terror is 68. Now, go figure. Metrojet Airliner 9268. That was the name of it, yeah? 9268. 177. Go figure. So we've got 177 days. The Jesuit order. Remember earlier this year at the beginning, we have the stuff with, was it Iran or Tehran? With the plane that came down, it called 176. And there was some involvement, or their government was talking about, oh, something to do with Trump. And then Trump's firing back, saying some bullshit. Really, they're just both puppets playing their roles from the people that give them their orders. They're all on the same team. But just remember, you know, black boxes and black box have the 146 Gematria. Oh man, I can't remember the rest of it now. But there was a few that all rose in with, were they all 146? I'm trying to remember. No, there was a few 176s because they say 176 came down. And then when you write out black boxes, or black box, either plural or not, both of them had significance, but one of them was definitely 146. Of course, Donald Trump is born when, and then Donald Trump's full name, or his with his author name style, Donald J. Trump, not Donald John Trump. Donald J. Trump equals 176. But anyway, sorry, I was just trying to quickly remember the riddle with that one, but it's just unbelievable. Even the guy, the president out there, whatever his name was, his name equaled 176. Oh man. Nine two 68 213. Go figure. Death equals 213. Oh look, he's the one ready to talk about terrorists, yeah? Terrorist 142. Go figure. Vladimir Putin's full name 142. Jesuit order or the Jesuit order 6984. Have I got it up here? The Jesuit order. Oh yeah, here it is. Jesuit order 6984, 177. How long have I been going? Oh, I need to get off of this now. Been on for an hour. So, this article is July 7th. Fire, not bomb, probably caused 2016. So this is a different crash now. And this is the MS-804, right? I definitely remember covering one of these, but probably not both of them at the time. So it killed 66 passengers and crew, contradicting Egyptian authorities who said explosive traces were found on the victims' remains. So it said the fire broke out in the cockpit while the plane was cruising at altitude, and fire spread quickly, rapidly, causing the loss of control of the aircraft. It was flying from Paris to Cairo in Egypt on the 19th of May, yeah? Keep that in mind. killing 66 people, including 40 Egyptians and 15 French citizens. Interesting, because France equals 47, 15 prime 47, and Pharaoh, Egypt, Pharaoh equals 40. Pharaoh or Pharaohs, one of the two. Oh, look. So we've got 177 Jesuit order. Now we've got 201. The Jesuit order, 177 and 201. This is between plane crashes. Yeah? Now what are the odds of that? Go figure. You know what I mean? Go figure. What else do you need? Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Oh, my batch is running low as well. 226 days. This is from his birthday, pointing to the crash of the second plane that we're covering today on 19th of May. $322 in there as well. Hold up, give me one moment here. Oh, look. From his birthday, 20 weeks and 1 day. From May to his birthday, 20 weeks and 1 day for another 201. And if you're at 33, you got a life lesson on the day of the crash, 33. If you're at 33, you get 141 as well. So you got 141 days, alternative span. His name equals what again? Terrorist equals who? 142, man. Come on. Unbelievable. How much have I got left here? Okay. Not too much. So I'm going to wrap it up on this one. Post it up. Look at this here. So it says all that talk. Feel free to pause and read it. And then when it gets down to, he said tests show that explosives had been produced outside Russia but gave no further details. The FSB said it was offering 50 million, which equates to 33 mil reward for information to the capture of those responsible. Well, I got a pretty good idea who's probably responsible. The Jesuit Order, Society of Jesus, the Catholic Church. Do you know? Blaming it on the old boogeyman, same old same. But again, 33 on a day with the crash that has a life lesson of 33. And we know Masonry, Secrecy Order, and more that goes with that 33. Unbelievable. Again, Jesuit Order, look, flight 804, 84, the Jesuit Order 84. But I'm kind of hurrying up here, so I'll cover up some of this bit at the end that I'm kind of rushing through now when I fire up the next recording and the next part of today's menu to digest. Get some of that truth soup and decoded dishes. We have a nice buffet here. Look, you've even got 33 minutes past. I mean, unbelievable. Remember, Chaos 19, it happened on the 19th of May, and Egypt Air Flight MS-804, 195, like the 19th of May. Unbelievable. Rest in wholeness to all those affected by these type of atrocities. Now, we're going to continue on the next decode, or the next upload. So, catch you guys in the rebound. Wholeness. Flat with the love and power. Spread love and light. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit.